Hello, my name is Jani. Welcome to my channel. This is a cross stitch channel where we talk about fabrics and flosses and projects and topics related to cross stitch. This time it's a little dark. I'm getting ready for the office. So before I run for a cup of coffee and to my work, I want to record a little video showing you my finish. I finally finished Three Things Sampler by Moira Blackmore, and it's already here and she's already framed, and I'm so happy. I start this project in 2018. This was one of the first designs that I start to feel attracted to stitch, all my samplers. So it's a beautiful design by Moira. It's not a reproduction, it's an original design. And yeah, I start 3 years ago, and I was really exciting and really motivated to stitch on this project. And then, as we usually do, I put this project away and start something different. But this year I am trying to finish a lot of my whips. So I'm so happy I decided to work on Three Things Sampler and finish it. um, I made I make some changes. I translate the central phrase to Spanish. The phrase is really important, and I love the sentiment, so I really want to stitch the phrase in Spanish. And I change some of the little details through the design. And here, for example, and a few things, but mostly, besides the central phrase, it's really similar to the original design. I added here, instead of my name, another phrase in Spanish. So yeah, I was really trying to personalize this sampler, and I love the final result. I stitched this in a piece of cotton fabric that I get locally. It's very similar to linen 40. It's a cotton 38-ish. So because I dye this fabric, it gets a little small, so something between 38 and 40. And the flosses are DMC. I stitched 1/2, which means it's one thread of DMC, or one floss of DMC over 2 threads of the fabric. And you can see the coverage is really good. I love it. It has so many details and so many little things, and I love it. I'm so glad, because I was thinking at the beginning in just finish the piece, in the middle, and call it done. But I'm so happy I decided to continue, because it's really a whole piece and an integral piece. So yeah, I mean, you can take any design or any project and make this adaptation, and perhaps stitch just a few parts, and having an amazing result. But in this case, I'm happy that I decided to finish the whole design. It's really, I have to go all the way here because it's really big, and I decided to frame it in this really thin and simple frame, but I think it looks so pretty. I love it. And yeah, it's now part of my sampler collection, for my wall. I was talking about how different my sampler wall is going to be, comparing with the walls that I was inspired of, because it's full of these eclectic designs, and my fabrics have this touch of colors, and they are not the classic and really vintage samplers, but yeah, they are all different and colorful. And in this case, I think it's one of the more neutral and and traditional sampler, but yeah, it's different. So I'm making a very Johnny sampler wall. So yeah, I'm really happy, and I love working on this project and have it done. I feel really happy, really proud of me. And the question was what to do next. I didn't have an immediate project to work, and I decided I have a few plans for next month to work on some samplers, but right now I really want to work in a project that I could, again, finish this year. So I opened my treasure truck here, where I keep all my project bags, and decided for something different. I was between, more samplers and thinking about that, but I took one of my chatelaines, and yeah, I decided to give it a try, and to try to remember how to stitch a chatelaine. We all know how to stitch, or something like that, but yeah, to try to read the pattern, and try to get familiar with the silks and the materials, and especially in this one where I'm using a Lugana, an opalescent Lugana. It's sometimes hard to stitch on it, and yeah, yesterday all afternoon I was, trying to remember all the process, and the little details, and how to continue, and it was really interesting, because I was remember some of the sections, and even realizing of some errors here and there, or some modifications. So yeah, I'm really happy, and I feel also I found in with next to my chart, and in the project bag, an email that I wrote to Martina, where when I got this kit, because I was really nervous, and I was such a fan of Martina, still am, and I sent her an email, asking some tips, and telling that this was my first kit. I got this on 2005, almost 16 years ago, and she kindly answered my email, and show me so very nice and kind words of support, and it was so nice to find that email that I received from Martina, and I print the email, and I have it with my chart. So yeah, so this is the new adventure. I hope I could be patient enough and brave enough to continue with this project, and hopefully show you this finish in a couple of months. Again, with the time that we stitchers have, that it's not according to reality, but we love it. So yeah, now I have to run to my work first for a cup of coffee, but yeah, I really want to share with you, this joy of finishing my three things sampler piece, and my new whip for this month. So thank you for being here. Thank you for share with me this crazy passion for cross stitch. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.